Donovan Mitchell got snubbed from Team USA not once, but twice. The star-studded cast that is currently assembled in Vegas will not include the Cavaliers' star shooting guard, as he was left off the initial roster, and with Kawhi Leonard pulling out due to health reasons, he will also not be included in Team USA, as they will go with Derek White instead. We'll talk more about that in a second, and plenty more with the Cavaliers and Team USA. It wasn't just Mitchell that got left off this roster. We'll talk about that more in a second. Hey everybody, Billy BB back with you on Cavs Digest. This is the kind of stuff you got to subscribe for, because when news drops, when things happen, we initially planned to do some Mitchell USA stuff today, and then even more came out with Kawhi Leonard being left off the team. So that's the reason to subscribe. We'll keep you updated on the Cavs, on the individual players, NBA's free agency still going on, and then of course more to come throughout the offseason with Summer League play coming up. So let's jump into it. Donovan Mitchell left off the Team USA roster. Extremely unfortunate from the first time. We'll get to his interest in that in just a second. And then, as I said, kind of half-breaking news, Derek White is going to take Kawhi Leonard's spot after scrimmages for Leonard went okay. He still said he wants to take care of his health and kind of get into that more and more as time goes on to make sure he's healthy for the upcoming NBA season. As far as Donovan Mitchell goes, we have known he has been interested in Team USA since the Cavaliers played in Paris against the Brooklyn Nets. Not only did Mitchell show up and show out with 40-plus points and really taking over that game, but he knew Team USA executives were there, and so did the Cavaliers. They talked about it. Mitchell was really excited to play in front of them and possibly get back to Paris with Team USA, and we found that out not too long ago when we found out he was a finalist back in January, that he and Jarrett Allen were finalists for Team USA. So that was extremely interesting that those two guys were being considered. We knew Mitchell was very interested in making that happen for himself, a chance to play for USA. He had done the FIBA stuff. That went really well for him, and he feel like he enjoyed that, and that's what kind of had the Olympics in his mind. 2020 came. That was a great opportunity for Donovan Mitchell to get on a USA team. He had a knee injury. He had to sit out. I mean, you had guys like JaVale McGee on that roster, so there were open opportunities for Mitchell to get on that team. Unfortunately, though, he was hurt at the time, and then it came about that this year the absolutely stacked Team USA roster came out, and unfortunately there were limited slots for guys to make that team. Again, we looked at it here. Mitchell made himself kind of available, put himself out there, talked about wanting to play for him all the way back in January when they were in Paris, and then he was part of a short list of guys that were being considered. However, unfortunately, like I talked about before, one of the big reasons, this is a stacked roster. LeBron James wants to go at it one last time. Probably Steph Curry's one last time. Despite Leonard now dropping out, Kawhi Leonard gets in on it for possibly his final time. And then the other problem with him making the team was a stacked roster at his position. That's killer. Donovan Mitchell is a ball-dominant shooting guard. You've already got two of them that were automatics that made the team right away. In that next generation slot, you get Anthony Edwards, who's probably going to start, who's already talking about how confident he is that he'll be a big part of Team USA. And then Devin Booker, also on that Team USA. He's won gold before, so when he got on that roster, it was kind of like, I don't know where Donovan Mitchell's going to fit. They're running out of spots for him. Tyrese Halliburton is technically a point guard. Drew Holiday is technically a point guard. Seth Curry a point guard. So even if Mitchell said, I'll play point, I'll kind of help and control things, man, just didn't happen for him. Obviously, I think, he's going to be a little bit upset. Like we said, he was interested in playing for Team USA. He wanted to play for Team USA. He put himself out there. Look, two things are killer when you're being considered for this, especially such a high standard in basketball. Number one, he denied an opportunity before. Now, he was injured. We talked about it. He was offered a slot on the 2020 team that won gold, and he elected to try and get healthy and stay healthy with his knees. I personally respect it. However, I know it plays a part in the eventual decision for him not to make the team this year, whether it's light or heavy. You can kind of debate that, kind of talk about that. I'm not sure. The second, and I'm going to say it again, this is a stacked team. LeBron agrees to play. Kevin Durant plays. Steph Curry plays. Never going to happen again. That's never going to happen again. That's a stacked roster. Joel Embiid elects to play for the USA. I know that's a hot topic, a hot debate right now, and it's just killer because this is a great player. This is a star player in the NBA. He's coming off his best season in the NBA. I mean, you have to really feel like he's feeling good about this past season he had. And while I understand he's not a popular pick for a lot of people or a well-known name to a high degree, I think he's up there with Devin Booker and Joel Embiid. At least he should be. He's got very similar experiences, if not better experiences. He was in the MVP running this past year. It just seemed like his popularity kind of fizzled out, and that's a missed opportunity for Donovan Mitchell. Killer there, like we talked about it, just snubbed twice at this point for Team USA, not only in the original cut of the 12 guys, but now Kawhi Leonard leaves and they replace Kawhi Leonard with Derek White. Very popular Derek White is, but also he's going to be a role player on that team, a guy they need. Like I said, they've got two ball-dominant shooting guards that are going to want the ball, Devin Booker, who's already won gold, and Anthony Edwards, who's one of the hottest names in the NBA right now. So can't really throw Donovan Mitchell in that mix. Really tough to do it at this point. I got to be honest, Derek White's probably a perfect fit. However, Mitchell, not the only one who was snubbed from consideration NBA-wise to Team USA, Cavalier-wise to Team USA. We talk about there. Jarrett Allen, this is his second time getting snubbed also. However, I don't believe he was as close. 2020 he was considered. He was a good player then. And then this year, tough big man market to get on this team. Bam Adebayo's very accomplished. Been to an NBA Finals, multiple-time All-Star. And then, of course, the big man, Anthony Davis, a champion. Tons of All-Stars. This and that, and then Joel Embiid, who is just a well-known name in the NBA community, which is unfortunate because, again, Embiid, that's a Jarrett Allen spot. He elected to play for Team USA from Cameroon, I believe, and has French citizenship. Take that for what it is. And then the last one, Evan Mobley had a shot to be on the select team, which is the team that kind of tries to make a name for themselves and scrimmage against the Team USA. And we saw Cooper Flagg have a big week, which he's not even college yet, so that can tell you the kind of magnitude that it can play when these guys are being considered. And it's a shame Mobley elected not, as you saw Brian Windhorst's quote there. He was offered the opportunity last year, and he turned it down. Possibly not a big deal to turn down that Team USA select team offer. However, as we just said, these offers don't come lightly. When you get these offers, you have to consider them. So a tough week for the Cavaliers, really having three guys that could have been a part of Team USA and that Team USA community not being a part of it. Mitchell snubbed twice in the past 6 months. Jarrett Allen snubbed for the second time in the past 8 years, and then Evan Mobley turning down his opportunity. Should Donovan Mitchell have been on this Team USA roster? Should he have been there instead of Derek White? Let us know down below. Should Jarrett Allen have been on the roster? Let us know down below. And did Evan Mobley mess up his chance to be on Team USA? Get in the comments, let us know. Mitchell should be on, right? Allen should be on instead of Embiid. That's optional. I want to hear what you guys think. We appreciate you tuning in Cavs Digest. Let us know down below, and stay tuned for more Cavaliers action coming at you.